It's time we put things to bed here on The Captivating Christian. Today we're going to be doing our final video talking about a movie from regular of the series, Michael Shelp, and his production company, Sparkplug Entertainment. Most of the movies we've talked about from this individual are rip-off movies, typically poorly animated cartoons trying to capitalize on other, more well-known animated pictures. Today we look at one of his earliest productions, and wouldn't you know, it just so happens to be a Christmas special. And on top of all of that, it's actually original, not ripping off of previous material. This is Mee Christmas. We begin with an alien spaceship with these aliens known simply as Mees, who can only speak the words me or mine. Do you want to take a guess what this movie's message is going to be, with this oh-so-subtle choice? Because of their limited vocabulary, we also have a narrator who helpfully explains things to us. Like most stories about aliens, not counting the ones about stranger danger, of course, the leader of the Mees wants to take over the world. Of course! However, there is one human man who can apparently stop them and their plans.
The Overlord chooses Agent M20. Thorough, dedicated, loyal. Also on the mission, Agent M6. Dim-witted, goofy. This should be interesting.
And naturally, all of the VAs just so happen to be from other Sparkplug Entertainment movies we've talked about, mostly consisting of friends and or family members of Michael Shelp himself. Agents end up throwing themselves off course, because they're only out for themselves and they can't get along, so they end up crashing. But no time for that. Here's a sleepy flyover town with our two main characters, two young men by the names of Kurt and Kevin. Or maybe they're supposed to be little boys, despite their voices? I don't know how old these characters are supposed to be.
Kurt, my mom's gonna freak. Just 'cause you got a C? Come on. Christmas is? You got a C on a paper about Christmas? Look, Kurt, I think Christmas is cool.
And like you would expect for an early Michael Shelp production, the animation is beyond cheap and character designs look outright ugly. Even cheaper than his later rip-off animated movies. Seriously, this animation is so cheap, it borders on looking like the UHF music video. But at least that movie had the excuse it came out in the 80s. And was actually good. This makes early the details look like Pixar in comparison.
In that very instance, Kevin's mother walks in. This is the villainess for the cartoon, Miss Louise Bertelsmacher, a very rich busybody who doesn't seem to understand the true meaning of Christmas.
Your homework, Kevin. A C? You got a C on a paper about Christmas? That's ridiculous. Christmas is parties, presents, fake Christmas trees.
I take it she got her Christmas spirit from Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas.
And don't buy into the complaint about materialism during Christmas. This is a celebration of the eternal God taking on a material body. So it's right that our holiday is marked with material things.
Meanwhile, outside the house, we see the old man the aliens are being sent to stop, Mr. Spikes, a hippie alien enthusiast who lives in a lighthouse. Of course, he seems like a quack at this very moment, but he will obviously become important later as the aliens come back into the picture. For now, he seems to be at odds with Louise, who is planning to knock down his lighthouse home later that afternoon.
That old lighthouse is an eyesore, sitting on valuable beachfront property. For another 5 hours, anyway.
You can't tear it down, not on Christmas Eve.
Merry Christmas.
The duo take off to Kurt's house, and we get to see Kurt's terrible driving. Though honestly, it seems like everyone in this town is a bad driver, since it seems all the cars on the road are willingly swerving from lane to lane just for the sake of it. Or what? Is this one of those small towns that only has 2 police officers on duty, and there's just too many people who are bad on the road for them to get to all at once or something? Back with the aliens, they appear to be on a back road and throw some spikes into the street. And oh, of course, these two are riding on that exact same back road, and both groups of duos finally collide.
Yoo-hoo! Yoo-hoo! Huh. Please help! We have a flat tire!
Yeah, well, we have 4.
You help us. We drive you home.
Uh-huh.
We're Santa Claus.
From the store!
They follow the obvious aliens and get knocked out with their ray guns. They are about to plant mind control plugs onto the 2 human males, but of course, the aliens begin bickering as to who should do it. While distracted, Kevin gets up, wakes up Kurt, and instead plugs them with their own mind control tech without even knowing how it works.
Kevin, what'd you do? I don't know. I just crammed that thing into their heads.
I mean, I don't expect him to know all of these things because they are quite literally alien to almost everyone on Earth, but the fact that he was able to do that without even knowing how to do it is just a little too convenient if you ask me.
We're invading the Earth in 4 hours.
Then you'll be our pets!
How can we stop you? Huh? Harry Spikes? Yo, this is all too weird. I want proof.
There are aliens right in front of you that blasted you with their ray guns, and they are currently showing you their flying saucer. What more proof do you need, Kurt? Oh right, this gives them an excuse to have a whimsical and interesting montage where they fly around the world in their flying saucer. Though, it does help speed things up for me, since it goes on for at least 3 minutes. Point is, they decide that they need to go to Mr. Spikes to help keep the aliens at bay.
Does this work every time?
Uh-huh.
Except that one time, the scary lady with the big hair.
Oh, yeah. We zapped her, but nothing.
Oh gee. I wonder who that could possibly be.
What do you do?
I help ships in distress. With Morse code.
I always let them know that I'm here to help.
Huh?
What's going on down there?
So, and this is all done off screen through the power of fade to black, fade back in, by the way. The aliens tell their armada that they disposed of Mr. Spikes with their ray gun, with the plan being that the aliens will arrive and the humans will hit them with Morse code and it will cause the aliens to retreat. But uh-oh, Louise shows up with a wrecking ball crew to take out the lighthouse in that very instance.
Mom, you can't! If you do, they are taking over the Earth!
Well, this is about me. Politics is politics. Business is business.
Oh, well in that case, I guess I like her character now. She actually understands what's going on behind the scenes. She's all about politics and business. And during a time like this where the economy has never been better, she clearly understands the true meaning of Christmas. It's all about business and politics. So because of that, I guess I like her. I mean, at least she's not a communist or something.
You claim to be a player, but I fucked your wife.
They knock out the wrecking ball operator with the ray gun, but when Kevin tries to knock out his own mother with said ray gun, she is completely unfazed by it.
Oh, that tingle.
It's that one scary woman.
With the big hair.
My mom's the one woman on Earth your stun gun doesn't work on?
Convenient. With the attack on Earth ready to commence, it seems the lighthouse and Mr. Spikes inside are done for, with the old man literally holding on with one hand.
Forget the flying saucers! Forget Harry Spikes!
Help me!
Stop! Because it's Christmas, Mom. It's not about parties, presents, and fake Christmas trees. It's not about me and mine. Christmas is about we and ours. Our compassion. Our love.
Thanks. I'm coming, Mr. Spikes.
Well, that was ridiculously easy. Almost as sickeningly easy as the villain's redemption in The Christmas Tree.
Well, don't worry about Mrs. Mavilda. She's good now. She learned that you always win when you are good.
And with that, Mr. Spike sends the aliens back with his Morse code machine. Louise finally gets Kurt's name right, because that was a running gag throughout the special, and they wish everyone a Merry Christmas. So, I guess the aliens learned about giving and sharing, or at least the two of them did, and maybe they'll spread the message of the season back on their home planet. Or maybe I'm just looking too deep into a silly 22-minute cartoon that barely felt like an actual Christmas special. So that was Mee Christmas, and really, the best present that this movie could have given me is that we are no longer talking about movies from Sparkplug Entertainment anymore. Honestly, the best thing about this movie is that it was 22 minutes long, and that I really didn't have to talk about a whole lot. And when it comes to original Christmas specials, it's probably not the best of the bunch, but you gotta give them some points for creativity, you know, A for effort and the sort. I mean, it's not like this was one of those products made by the big elites over in Hollywood or anything, so because of that, we have to give it at least an A for effort. So that's why I'm saying that Mee Christmas should go right under the tree with other such Christmas classics like The Christmas Tree, Rhapsody Street Kids, The Christmas Lights, and The Christmas Brigade. It truly goes up there in terms of peak Christmas holiday classics. Though that being said, and you're probably expecting this at this point on The Captivating Christian, when it comes to showing your children an animated cartoon teaching them the evils of selfishness and whatnot, there's only one other specific cartoon I would show instead before this one, that of course being King George and the Ducky from VeggieTales. However, next time on The Captivating Christian, we're going to be in for a quite bad film. We're going to be talking about a Nutcracker movie made by Disney in 2018. So brace yourselves for that one. But until then, may Jesus be with you.